Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be starting exercise 6.5. Before starting exercise 6.5, you need to thorough with the Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem because the problems of exercise 6.5 are based on those theorems. So let's start. Hey guys, welcome back. Before starting exercise 6.5, I would like to inform you that we have started online tuition classes and the batches have already started. The benefit of online tuition classes is that you can study or attend tuition by staying at your home itself, and also social distancing is maintained. For the details regarding online tuition classes, you can mail me at my mail ID or you can DM me in my Instagram. So we shall start the today's session. The first question says, sides of a triangle are given below. Determine which of them are right triangles. In case of right triangle, write the length of its hypotenuse. So 7 centimeter, 24 centimeter and 25 centimeter. So we have learned in the converse of Pythagoras theorem that if square of one side is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides, then we can tell that triangle is a right triangle. Same we need to adopt here. So first we'll take the longest side. So longest side is 25 centimeter. So 25 square is equal to 625 centimeter square, and other two sides are 7 centimeter and 24 centimeter. So sum of the squares of other two sides equal to 49, and 24 square is 576. So adding this both, 576 plus 49, 9 plus 6 is 15, 1, 7 plus 3 is 10, 11, 12, 12, 1, so 625 centimeter square. So now can I tell that square of one side is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides? You can see here 625 is equal to 625. Therefore, it is a right triangle by converse of Pythagoras theorem. And now we need to write the length of its hypotenuse. So length of hypotenuse is equal to 25 centimeter, which is the longest side. The next question is 3 centimeter, 8 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Following the same step as above, first take the longest side, which is equal to 8 centimeter. Square this. 8 square is equal to 64 centimeter square, and other two sides are 3 centimeter and 6 centimeter. So sum of the squares of other two sides. So 3 3s are 9 plus 6 6 are 36. So 36 plus 9 is 45. 45 centimeter square. You can see that this 64 is not equal to 45. So we can tell square of one side is not equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. Therefore, it is not a right triangle. Same way, you can do the third subdivision and the fourth subdivision by following these steps. The second question says PQR is a triangle right angled at P and M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular to QR. Show that PM square is equal to QM into MR. So they gave a triangle PQR which is a right triangle. We shall draw the diagram first. A right triangle PQR, they gave right angled at P. So this is a right angle, so I'll name this as P and the other remaining as Q and R. And also they gave PM is perpendicular to QR. So draw a perpendicular from the point P, this is PM, perpendicular to QR. Now we'll write the given part. Triangle PQR is a right triangle, and also they gave PM is perpendicular to QR. Now to prove is PM square is equal to QM into MR. Proof. First, see the to prove. They gave PM square is equal to QM into MR. So in the triangle, PM is involved and QM is involved and MR is involved. So I need to prove that this triangle is similar to this triangle. So I'll name this as triangle 1 and triangle 2. By similarity of right triangle, can I tell this triangle 1 is similar to the whole triangle? So first write the whole triangle, that is triangle QPR is similar to triangle. When you compare the first and the whole triangle, angle Q is common. So in place of Q, write Q. Same way, in the whole triangle, angle P is 90 degree, and in the first triangle, angle M is 90 degree. So in place of P, write M, and the remaining one is P. So triangle QMP is similar to triangle QPR. Same way, by the similarity of right triangle, can I tell the second triangle will be similar to the whole triangle? So first write the whole triangle, that is triangle QPR is similar to, when you compare the second and the whole triangle, you can see angle R is common. So in place of R, you need to write R. In same way, in whole triangle, angle P is the 90 degree, and in the second triangle, angle M is 90 degree. So in place of P, write M, and the remaining one is P. So PMR, triangle PMR is similar to triangle QPR. So let this be 1 and this be 2. From 1 and 2, can I tell triangle QMP is similar to triangle PMR? Why? Because in the right hand side, triangle QPR and triangle QPR are in common. So can I tell their left triangles will be similar? That is triangle QMP is similar to triangle PMR. While naming the name of the triangles, you should be very careful. When you name the triangles perfect, you will get a perfect answer. So now I got this triangle is similar to this triangle. So can I tell the corresponding sides are proportional? So now first mark the sides PM. So in this triangle, this is the PM side, and this triangle, this is the PM. Now I can see that here the second and third one is involved. So here also second and third one will be involved. And in the second triangle, first and second one is involved. So here also first and second one will be involved. So QM divided by PM is equal to PM divided by MR. So the reason is corresponding sides are proportional. So cross multiplying, we get PM square is equal to QM into MR. So we got to prove. So hence proved. The third question says in figure 6.53, they gave the figure ABD is a triangle right angled at A. So ABD is a right angled triangle at A and AC is perpendicular to BD. Show that AB square is equal to BC into BD and AC square is equal to BC into DC and AD square is equal to BD into CD. So we'll be proving line by line. So first we'll write the given part. Triangle ABD is a right angled at A, and also they gave AC is perpendicular to BD. So first, to prove AB square is equal to BC into BD, AC square is equal to BC into DC, and AD square is equal to BD into CD. Now proof. We'll be proving line by line. First, we'll prove this. When you see the sides, in the two proof they gave AB square is equal to BC into BD. So mark the sides, the AB and BC and BD. Means I need to prove this triangle is similar to the whole triangle. So by similarity of right triangle, I need to prove this triangle 1 is similar to the whole triangle. So first write the whole triangle ABD. In ABD triangle we know angle A is 90 degree. So in the first triangle angle C is 90 degree, and you can see the first and the whole triangle angle B is common. So angle B, and then remaining one is CBA is similar to the whole triangle. So by the similarity of right triangle, triangle CBA is similar to triangle ABD. Now mark the sides AB. So here it is the AB and AB. Now here you can see BA means second and third one is involved. So I need to take second one and third one. And in the second triangle, first and second one. So here also first and second one I'll be taking. So now I can tell that corresponding sides are proportional. So CB is nothing but BC divided by AB is equal to BA is nothing but AB divided by BD. The reason is corresponding sides are proportional. So cross multiplying I get AB square is equal to BC into BD. So when you see the two prove AB square is equal to BC into BD, so hence proved. When you name the triangles in a proper order, you get the exact correct answer as to prove. So the next question is AC square is equal to BC into CD, so DC. So mark the square sides. They gave AC, nothing but this side, and BC and DC. Means I need to compare first this triangle and then this triangle to the whole triangle. So I need to write by similarity of right triangle. First write the whole triangle, that is ABD. Comparing with the first triangle, angle A is 90 degree in the whole triangle, and in the first triangle angle C is the 90 degree. Same way angle B, when you compare first and the whole triangle, angle B is common, so write angle B and the remaining one is A. So let this be 1. Now compare the second and the whole triangle. So first write the whole triangle ABD. We know angle D is common in second and the whole triangle, so write angle D. And in the first, you see here angle A is 90 degree, and in the second triangle angle C is 90 degree. So in place of angle A, I'll be writing angle C, and the remaining one is A. So triangle CAD is similar to triangle ABD. So let this be 2. So from 1 and 2, can I tell triangle CBA is similar to triangle CAD? Now, can I tell the corresponding sides are proportional? So first mark AC. So here AC is this and AC is this. Now, when you see in the first triangle, first and the last side is involved. So in the second triangle also I'll be taking first and the last side. And in the second triangle, first and second one is involved. So in the first triangle also I'll be taking first and the second one. So CB is nothing but BC divided by AC is equal to AC by CD. Cross multiply. So we get, write the reason, corresponding sides are proportional. Nothing but AC square is equal to BC into CD. CD is nothing but DC. So AC square is equal to BC into DC. When you check with the two proof, we got the two proof. So hence proved. Now the third subdivision is AD square is equal to BD into CD. So first mark the side. So AD is given BD. So BD is nothing but this whole side and CD this side. Means I need to compare this second triangle with the whole triangle. So by similarity of right triangle, first write the whole triangle ABD is similar to triangle. When you compare the second and the whole triangle, can I tell angle D is common? So in place of D, write D, and in the whole triangle we know angle A is 90 degree, and in the second triangle angle C is 90 degree. So in place of A, write C, and the remaining is A. So triangle CAD is similar to triangle ABD. So we proved these two triangles are similar. Now can I tell the corresponding sides are proportional? So mark AD, AD and AD. So now in the first triangle, second one and third one is involved. So in the second triangle also I'll take the second one and third one. And in the second triangle, first and the second one is involved. So here also I'll take the first and the second one. So I can tell CD divided by AD is equal to AD by BD. Nothing but corresponding sides are proportional. So cross multiplying we get AD square is equal to CD into BD. Nothing but we got the two proof, that is AD square is equal to BD into CD. So hence proved. So the third question completes here. In this video, we did question number 1, 2 and 3. In the next video, I'll be doing the remaining questions of the exercise 6.5. I hope you understood all the problems, and also before starting this exercise, do thorough with the Pythagoras theorem and the converse of Pythagoras theorem, because the problems of this exercise are based on those theorems. So do practice that. I hope you liked the video. Do press the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get the notification of my videos, and share this with your friends and spread the knowledge. Thank you. Jai Hind.